You're right there, YouTube. It is Crackoon again. Bring you another gameplay. Commentary man, we're here again. Bring you some more Modern Warfare 3 like I do. Going to be playing a 6v6 domination on the map Overwatch using the T95 with a kick proficiency. I've got the rapid fire attachment on there. Running the perk setup, Slide Van Pro, Hardline Pro Marksman. Running the kill streak setup, the Reaper, the Pave Load, the Osprey Gunner. Running a Bouncing Betty and a Portable Radar as my lethal and tactical. Boom! Getting on with it, man. Doing it like I do. Beasting the shit out of people on the new maps. Some of you may be thinking, damn! You've got some beasting score on this map, Crack. And yes, thank you, I have. This is an absolute rape gameplay. Go 73-3. Title, what the scores in the title, or whatever you want to say like that. But obviously, I'm using the T95. So some people may be thinking, oh yeah, you're using the T95. No, I'll stop you right there, my son, because I might or might not have already given you my input about, or well, my feelings about the T95 as a weapon within Modern Warfare 3, and essentially the 3BURST weapons within Modern Warfare 3. Because the fact of the matter is, yeah, I love all 3BURST weapons, going all the way back to Modern Warfare 2, which got me into the Call of Duty franchise. That's a story for another time where I didn't even touch on COD 4. But anyway, right, it all goes all the way back to Modern Warfare 2, the FAMAS and the M16, two very, very potent guns in that game. Probably, well, maybe not my favourite guns, because in Modern Warfare 2 it's probably in fact what is probably the MP5K, if I'm going to be honest. But I just love to run and gun with that weapon. But and then going over to Black Ops and stuff, the G11, M16, two very potent weapons in that game as well. I mean, they absolutely raped. I like the M16 probably more than the G11, just for the sheer factor of the G11 was unlocked later on, so I got more downtime with the M16, and the M16 was a beast, bro. Absolute beast. And then we come to Modern Warfare 3 anyway. And Modern Warfare 3 is an interesting boat, because obviously you know the M16 is going to come back to Modern Warfare 3, given, right? The other interesting part about it is the M16 absolutely sucks dick, which leaves only one other 3BURST weapon in the game, which is the T95, which I preferred anyway, really, from the get-go, because I mean, I had downtime with the M16. I was like, yo, this is inconsistent, hit markers for days, people are sponging bullets. It's not probably going to be my favourite 3BURST weapon. Once I tried out the T95, I was like, oh, this thing is a beast. And then, after I'd like grown accustomed to the T95, the shit started rolling in, and then patches, and people were moaning about it on YouTube, making videos, it's overpowered, inconsistent, whatever it is. Patches happened, whatever, and we're here where it is now. So this is obviously after the patch of, the supposed patch of the T95. I mean, I don't know what they did to the gun, but the gun is still a beast. I mean, I love the gun for what it is, and people like say, oh yeah, it's all like this, and oh yeah, you shouldn't use the T95 because it's cheap. And I'm one of the very few people on YouTube where I find like myself to I don't know, all in all, like when people talk like cheap guns and everything like that, it's like, oh yeah, you're cheap if you use this gun, you're cheap if you use that gun. I use a lot of guns, fair enough, a lot of them might be cheap a lot of the time, but I use a wide variety of a lot of guns. If you go back to like my very early on days of Modern Warfare 3, you'll see I'm going through like all the assault rifles. I go through quite a few of the SMGs. You know, I always like to switch it up. I'm not a very like particular weapon found guy. I'm kind of like all over the board with which weapons I'm able to use and not able to use. I mean, probably bar the sniper and the shotguns. I mean, it doesn't mean I'm necessarily not going to get to the shotguns, because I believe I probably will do once I like, you know, stack up to them higher prestiges where I feel comfortable to like just, you know, stay on a prestige and be able to rank up my shotguns to be able to get damage, all the stuff that makes the shotguns worthwhile. And then once I've done that, you know, I'll be able to run down. But I see myself as all open, but to get gameplays like this is where the commentary is kind of going on, right? This is back to my point, or whatever you want to say that. This is my whole point about it. To get gameplays like these, 73-3 on an elite playlist, with like, I mean, there's only like 3,000 people playing in this playlist at a time, or maybe it goes up to like 5,000, 3,000 to 5,000 people. I mean, sometimes I'll see like 1,000 people playing in it, and it's like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying, like that? So, oh shit, I knocked my mic out. But you know, like, when you see stuff like that, it just makes you wonder, and it's like, wow, well, if there's only this many people in here, what are like the odds of getting like a gameplay like this and stuff like this? And it's like, no, you scratch that, because there's no odds involved. It's all about your preferences and what you feel comfortable with. And I mean, I clearly feel comfortable with high kill streaks, Type 95, and just pure basing, getting my kill streaks from gun kills and then just raping people, you know what I'm saying, like that. I feel comfortable doing that. For other people it may feel different, but once again it all comes down to preferences. So I mean, this is, I don't know, it's like when I give tips and tricks about how to like perform, like how to do well and stuff like that, I don't know, it's interesting really, because I learn a lot more from just watching people's gameplays rather than me like listening to people tell me what to do, because I don't know, maybe I've just got like a problem with like trying to process, like if somebody says something and then I've got to think about it while I'm in the game, and then you know you've got to like process it while you're in the game. If I'm fluid with my own movements and the way I act and the way I see things, and I don't know, I find it a lot more easier to pick up tips and tricks and stuff like that. But to get gameplays like this, it's all down to preferences and how you go about yourself and how you conduct yourself and your awareness on the maps and comfortableness, and obviously some luck does come down to it, because I'm not saying that I would have got this gameplay any other way if the enemies were shooting down my air support, because they're clearly not shooting down my air support at all, otherwise I wouldn't go like ham like this. But that's where kind of like the luck factor comes into it. If they don't want to shoot down air support, that's their fault. I can't, well in fact I can actually shoot down my own air support. I learned out the other day. Here's a little interesting tick for you. Say for instance you're running high kill streak, you go Reaper, Pavlo, Osprey Gunner, right? You pick up your Reaper, it gets you to your Pavlo, but you weren't able to hit your Osprey Gunner. Send your Pavlo up into the sky, right? It's doing around, doing work, you earn your Osprey Gunner, right? Say your Pavlo's in the sky, blocking the airspace. You just shoot it down with a stinger. I bet you didn't know that. There's something that you learn from me to you. You can shoot down your own air support to get other air support in the air if you're in a tight situation. You know what I'm saying, like that? If you feel as if, yeah, your air support, say for instance, like your Pavlo, you see it like get shot at once and then it drops the flares. One more stinger, it's done, right? One more stinger and it's done. If you think that's going to happen, just shoot it down yourself. Don't give them the points. You don't get the points for it, but then again, they don't get the points for it. That point could make the difference. Little tips from me to you right there, especially if you're running the stinger. But then that kind of comes on to my second point about it. Preferences and being able to earn gameplays, high score gameplays like this and using kill streaks and that. You've got to use all the point advantages to your favour if you're not that good with the guns. I'm saying I actually do think it's possible for some noob to be able to get a 73-3 gameplay exactly like this, even if they're not the greatest player. That's just the way I feel about it. I mean, if you use your points, and it's the whole new point system built into COD, that's what I think like the game really excels itself. Sometimes it's annoying for like support aspect of the game, or the support strike package, you know, and that aspect of the game and how people earn that, and they'll just go around triple capping. They'll get like 8 points and then they've got a stealth bomber or whatever. You see, I don't even know if a stealth bomber is 8 points. I'm just thinking it's like 8 points for Modern Warfare 2. I don't use support enough. I don't care for it. You know what I'm saying, like that? It's just the way I feel about it. But so anyway, right, moving on with it and getting on with what I was saying, right? Down to preferences, using your preferences, utilising all the points available to you. You know, go get that flag. Wait a second. You see here I make a bit of a mistake though. If I would have like been a bit quicker, I probably would have left that guy, killed him, waited for him to capture A, and then I would have gone and captured A. You see, you've got to work out how much time you've got. I mean, if you're in a safe spot, right, say for instance you go over to a flag, right, you are controlling a flag, you see 2 people on it, right, you see 2 people. You want to wait. You like no, in fact, let me try. I kind of stalled there. I was just trying to think about my process of where I was going to go about this. But you know, like you want to, like, say you go to a flag, you see 2 people, you know they're capturing it. Say you're in the opportunity to wait. Say you can wait, right? They capture the flag. Boom, boom. You put both of them players down. That's your 2 kills right there. Then you go over and capture the flag yourself. I'm not saying it's like always possible every single time and it's going to work guaranteed. I'm saying under the right circumstances, you've got to train yourself to be able to notice when you can like pull off like sneaky maneuvers like that to be able to earn yourself points. And the same goes with the Stinger or the Smart or the Javelin or any, well no, I think they're the only 3 guided or lock-on, whatever you want to say, rocket launchers. You got to use them as well, you know what I'm saying? Use them to your advantage. Somebody puts up a UAV, boom, you shoot it down out of the sky, it's gone, you know what I'm saying, like that. I mean, if your Stinger's obviously the best option because you get 2 Stingers to begin with, so it's better than any other, like, you get 1 Javelin, you get 1 Smart, you're done, you know what I'm saying, like that. So Stinger's obviously the greatest idea to use, but with that scenario at the same time, you know, you got to use them Stingers and be able to shoot shit down and stuff like that. I think here's another example, right? I've been EMP'd, right? That shows that the enemy team is clearly not that good and they're using support. That's a granted, right? But I'm pretty sure I'm not, actually, I don't know, I might be thinking of a different gameplay, in fact. I'm not sure. I thought I might pull out a stinger and try and shoot something down. Yeah, see that? Yeah, I'm trying to shoot down this helicopter now, right? To try and earn my kills up. Granted, it's getting towards the end of the game and stuff like that, but you know, using your stinger to get your extra kill in that tricky situation, you know, it can help you out. But you've got to think about it as in when you're in that tricky situation. Now this is where the other part comes into it. Don't be thinking, I'm gonna keep the stinger out. I'm gonna shoot down all this air support. Oh wait, I'm looking around for air support. Well, sometimes while you're looking around for it and you're concentrating more about getting air support over kills, you may actually fuck yourself up. I don't know why I said it Scottish there. Like, mate, like you might actually fuck yourself up because, you know, you're looking around, you might get killed and you might get distracted from getting primary kills to actually earn your kill streaks. You got to think about this stuff. But anyway, that's the end of the gameplay. I went 73-3, giving you some more kind of tips and tricks, you know. Trying to be able to lock down them higher kill streaks, whatever you want to say like that. But that's all I got to say for now, and peace!